forever. We haven't seen each other since graduation, right? Man, small world. Anyways, you're under arrest. You've been drinking, haven't you? I can smell the alcohol.
Wait. Don't tell me. You guys don't even know what Keiichi does for a living.
Huh? What do you mean?
I work in public security. My name is Keiichi Sato. I'm escorting Yui, the sales director at Tokimeki Corp. That's the company we suspect is involved in a crime that we're currently investigating. Whoa, be careful there. Don't just swerve like that.
That was close.
Alright, pull over for a sec. Wait a second, is that you, Sato?
Takayama?
It's been forever. We haven't seen each other since graduation, right? Man, small world. Anyways, you're under arrest. You've been drinking, haven't you? I can smell the alcohol.
I haven't had a drop. Yui's the one who drank. Feel free to test us if you want.
Don't go making random accusations.
Now, lying is just gonna make things worse for you two, right?
Are you guys seriously saying you don't know what Keiichi does for a living?
Apparently not.
What's this big important job of yours, huh?
I work in public security.
Say what? If you're gonna lie, at least make it believable. Come on, man. I've got a buddy from college who works in public security. He's been looking out for me. If I ran your name, I'd know instantly who you are.
Oh, really? Then go ahead and check, will you?
What the? Hello, Mr. Nobeoka? We're currently checking for a DUI. Huh? Yeah. There's a smell of alcohol, so we decided to run a check.
I told you. Yui's the one who drank. I didn't have anything to drink.
By the way, do you know someone named Keiichi Sato that works in public security? Wait, seriously? There is?
Told ya.
But isn't he supposed to be tied up with the Tokimeki Corp investigation right now? Might be someone else.
Someone else? Mind letting me speak to them? Hello? Mr. Nobeoka?
That voice? No way! Don't tell me you've actually been driving under the influence. So that means one less rival for me.
Wrong. I'm not drunk driving.
But if Takayama says so, then maybe you really are a fake.
Those are my only options. I'm either a fake or drunk driving. Speaking of you, Mr. Nobeoka, wasn't it you who fell head over heels for that Waku Waku Corp employee during the cyber attack case? Asked her out a few times after the case closed and got rejected? Only someone from public security would know that, right?
Okay, that's enough. Put Takayama back on now. What? Mr. Nobeoka really did that? Takayama, if he really is from public security, then he should have credentials on him. And the breathalyzer will settle whether he's been drinking or not. So why the hell did you call me? Sorry. Sato said something preposterous, so I kinda lost it. You mean Mr. Sato. And it wasn't ridiculous. Apologize at once. I'm sorry, Mr. Sato. Can't believe he's actually a cop.
I graduated from a police academy in another prefecture. No wonder you didn't know. Sheesh. Sorry I got you cut up in all of this, Yui.
It's okay. That was quite the entertaining mess.
Yui? Wait a second. Yui as in Yui Harukawa?
Yes, that's her.
Like the sales director at Tokimeki Corp, Yui Harukawa? You do realize Tokimeki is currently under investigation by public security, right? Wait, seriously? Yeah, I can't go into detail, but there have been some major issues at their overseas auto factories. And you were walking a suspect home? That's a huge problem. Huh? Mr. Nobeoka really did that?
I know. I only went home with her after our date, because we are planning to submit the laptop she has at home for the investigation. It's not like she's a suspect or anything. We just need to verify some internal data. So you're saying we are not even allowed to speak to anyone inside the company during an investigation? Then, Mr. Nobeoka getting cozy with Miss You-Know-Who was also...
All right. Just say you're not involved from the start. And Takayama, Why didn't you confirm all that first?
Sorry, but I didn't get a chance to. And by the way, what division are you with, Takayama? I'm with Investigations Department 2. Department 2, huh? Figures. You do have some ties to public security. Still, a top detective from Department 2 jumping to conclusions over a flimsy suspicion? Not a great look. Division 2 is also working on the Tokimeki case. You should be swamped. And yet here you are wasting time? That's the real issue, don't you think? I'll be sure to report this through the proper channels. Now, go ahead and run the test. After a breathalyzer test, it was confirmed I wasn't driving under the influence. Mr. Takayama. Damn it, I can't believe Sato's with public security. Back in the day he was such a nobody. If only I hadn't run into him.
Don't worry, Takayama. I'll take care of it.
Thanks a ton, Mr. Nobeoka.
Thanks for the ride, Keiichi.
Can't believe all that just happened. Again, I'm so sorry about getting you involved.
It's fine. I know this whole thing's tied to Mizuhara, my junior at the company, so I know you probably weren't even supposed to be talking to me. But still, thanks for listening to me vent about work and stuff.
No big deal. Anyway, I've got an early morning ahead, so I'll head out.
Thanks, Keiichi. You know, you're kind of attractive when you're at work.
Roger. I'll be at it again tomorrow. The next day at Doki Doki Corp.
Excuse me? I'm Yui Harakawa, Sales Director at Tokimeki Corp. I'll be sitting in on today's meeting.
Ah, of course. Well, I mean, Mr. Makita was the one overseeing the factory, right?
Yes?
Seems like the suspicion is starting to clear. But, yeah, I guess it makes sense for you to be here.
I'm truly sorry. The investigation caused delays in our delivery, but I can vouch for Mr. Makita. He's not the type to do anything shady.
I believe that goes for all of our factory employees as well.
Well, I certainly hope so. How soon do you think this suspicions will be cleared?
Looks like we'll have a solid resolution within the next week.
I see. Within a week, huh? That's a relief. Still, I find it hard to believe factory workers would be dealing in something that could qualify as military-grade tech.
Excuse me? You've been complaining this whole time as if it's already been proven Tokimeki Core is guilty or something. Didn't Mr. Makita say he trusts his team? Did you at least try to trust that first?
I mean, I want to. The thing is, I've got a friend, well, a junior from college, who works with the police. Told me Tokimeki's got a bad rep.
And who exactly is this police connection of yours?
Excuse me.
What is it?
Mr. Sato from Public Security is here. He says he has something urgent to report.
Perfect timing. Let's hear it now. Send him in.
Yes, sir. Excuse me, I'm Keiichi Sato with Public Security.
Ah, welcome. I imagine the investigation's been tough?
You certainly could say so.
So it turns out a Tokimeki employee was involved, right?
Actually, no, not at all. Speaking, Director Kamoshita, it sounds like you don't pay much attention to your staff.
Huh?
The ones who carried out the scheme were contract workers dispatched from Doki Doki Corp.
What?
So the Tokimeki employees were...
completely uninvolved.
That can't be. There must be some mistake.
A mistake? I doubt it. The operation was full of holes. It left a trail of evidence a mile wide.
No.
Sounds like you, as sales director, sent staff to the factory without doing a proper internal check. Wouldn't it normally be your job to double check moving forward?
I did check. How rude.
No, you're the one who's been rude here. You accused Tokimeki unjustly and acted arrogantly during negotiations.
How do you even know about that?
Harukawa told me. So tell me, how do you plan to take responsibility for all this?
Responsibility?
You also said earlier that you heard Tokimeki was suspicious from a police source? Who exactly is this officer spreading false information?
Wait, you said a police officer? Someone like you, Kamoshita, should be under scrutiny yourself. So, who was it? Who told you that?
You mentioned a college junior, didn't you?
Got it. We'll be looking into that immediately. Also, Mr. Kamoshita, this is voluntary, but I'd like you to answer a few questions for us. This situation has already reached the ears of your company's CEO. I expect you'll be questioned soon.
No way!
Eiji, thank you.
Just doing my job. See you around.
Take care.
So, looks like things are finally wrapping up for Tokimeki. Yeah, turns out Doki Doki Corp was pulling the strings all along. Totally off with my guess on that one.
There you are.
Sato!
And Takayama too. Good. Saves me some effort.
Effort? For what?
Takayama, you told your college senior, Kamoshita, that Tokimeki was under suspicion, didn't you?
What? Dude, how could you? No, I didn't say anything like that. I swear.
Really? Kamoshita said you talked about it over drinks.
You've got a rep for being a sloppy drunk, remember? You sure you didn't spill the beans? I honestly don't remember. How many times did I tell you to be careful when drinking?
That's disappointing. In the end, Doki Doki employees were the real culprits, which means your loose lips fed sensitive info straight to the enemy.
What? Wait, I didn't mean to. It wasn't on purpose.
And Mr. Nobeoka, Takayama wouldn't have access to this info unless you gave it to him. You're the only source.
That's... I heard it from Mr. Nobeoka. Over drinks, I think. Right, and Mr. Nobeoka, you do tend to black out when drinking, don't you?
You both know what you did is totally unacceptable as police officers, right?
I admit, I let my mouth run and made Sato uncomfortable. I'm sorry. But look,
Tokimeki and Doki Doki were working on a joint product release. And thanks to Doki Doki's little stunt, it's been delayed, costing real damages. But that's not all. Because of your actions, the sales director at Doki Doki started doubting Tokimeki, which means the director and all the wrongly suspected staff suffered serious emotional stress.
I didn't realize. I'm truly sorry.
Sorry isn't gonna cut it. This will be reported properly and thoroughly.
Hold on a sec. Isn't it a little suspicious for a public security officer to be this emotionally invested in a private company's employees?
My job in public security is to serve the people and the nation. Standing up for innocent citizens is exactly what we're supposed to do. Leaking info just because someone's a senior or junior from college, that's the real problem here, don't you think? Now then, I'd like to speak with you both in more detail. This way, please. 1 week later.
Eiji, thanks a ton for everything. I honestly don't even know how to thank you enough.
No need. Just doing my job.
Mr. Sato, I owe you a huge apology. I'm Yamada, the CEO of Doki Doki Inc. Former sales director Kamoshita caused you such trouble and discomfort.
It's alright. Will the collaboration products still move forward?
Yes, of course. Even after everything, your company has been so gracious to us.
Thankfully, our internal investigation confirmed that the employee acted alone. No one else was involved.
I see. I'm glad it wasn't a systematic issue. Well, I've handed over the report, so I'll get going.
Thank you so much again.
Mr. Sato, you're a real lifesaver for Tokimeki Inc. We'll be cheering for you all the way.
After that, Takayama was fired from the police and now works a regular office job. He apparently leaned on some university connections. But because he dragged Mr. Nobeoka into it, the alumni were furious with him. Word is, he's being treated pretty badly at work. Ugh, if only I hadn't gone to that party. Oh, and Mr. Nobeoka got fired from public security too. His big mouth got him into major trouble. It even made the news. Now he's supposedly having a really tough time just getting by.